G'day everyone. Today I'm just going to run you through a quick review of the latest portable light from Olight. It's the M3XS UT Javelot. I got this from Adam at the olightstore.com.au. I've used this a fair few times now, so I wanted to wait till I've used it out in the field before I put my name to it. And this is by far the best portable mountable light for a long arm that I have used. It's probably the best out there as well, being that Olight is one of the most reputable brands around. And as you'll see from some of the footage that I'll display after this intro, you'll see just how much this compares to some of the leading competitors and how versatile it is. So I'll run you through a few of the quick features. So it's 255 grams, throws 1200 lumens. It says that it throws for 1,000 meters, but in actual fact, it's that's its ANSI beam range. But it's good for spotlighting out to easily 200, 300 meters. Waterproof to 2 meters, impact resistant to 1 meter. Uses a variety of different batteries, 3 of the CR123As or 4 of the CR123As. It's got a little extended piece that you can put onto there. And it also runs 2 of the 18650s, which came with this kit, and they're rechargeable in this little fast charger here. So those kookaburras aren't throwing too much audio in the way. It measures 211mm long, and it's got a 63mm bezel. So these are the 18650s that come with the light. And these things are great. I mean, yeah, they rate for an hour constant throw of beam at the maximum setting, which you're going to be using while you're spotlighting. So I guess the great thing about it is it comes in this kit that I got from Adam, and honestly, ring the guy up. He's easy to deal with. Mentioned Matt's Adventure Channel, so that he knows that you're one of my viewers. It actually came with this little car charger, so if you're driving around spotlighting bunnies and whatnot, or foxes, you can plug this charger here into your 12-volt cigarette lighter in your car, whack your batteries in there. So ideally you'd probably end up with 2 sets of these, and while you're going around spotlighting with one, you'd have these on charge in your car. Once your other batteries are starting to fade out, swap them out with these, throw the old ones on charge, and really you can keep the light throwing the whole time. I'll try and wrap it up here on the bench real quick, but I'll quickly walk you through what comes in the box. I mean, this is a little bit varied to what comes in the box because I've sort of kitted it out the way that I've done it. So I'll just move this camera around. I might have to cut and do some whiz-bang video editing. But the box it comes in, this is what I really like too. This is a solid hard case, you know what I mean? Like, it's not mil-spec or anything like that, but it's certainly something that you could throw in your ute while you're driving up to the property and whatnot. Goes through a few of the specs and whatnot there too. I won't bore you by going through all of these details because if you're watching a YouTube video, you've probably done a fair bit of research already, and you want to know my opinion of how it actually runs in the field. So this is the kit that comes with it. This isn't what you're meant to do with this holster. It's actually this holster's meant for the torch itself. But I actually found it's a really good place to store my little mounting accessory, which I use for it, and it works great. It works just fine. We've been smashing bunnies with it. We've been smashing foxes with it. A couple of feral cats. We've done real good with this setup. This is just the way that I store it in the box. Move that out of the way. So then the light itself, I mean, very light without any of the gear in it, and you've got a little slot just in here for that extended piece that I was mentioning earlier. So I'll slot this out now. And all you do is you just remove this here, insert this over the top there. We got O-rings and everything here to prevent any water ingress, which is handy, as you'll see from the video that I might even put in a little box there of me climbing into a cockie's water tank, submerging this in water, and yeah, it definitely comes into its own there. I guess if I could be super critical, and I mean again this is why you're watching this video, is what would have been great, just so that it's I suppose a little bit easier to for transportation and whatnot, considering a lot of you will be like me and use this extended piece all the time, would be to have this case a smidge longer so that you can actually store the whole torch inside of it. Just one little, I suppose, nice to have, but really, you know, you're setting up to go spotlight and you're going to be doing a little bit of prep work beforehand. So, I mean, you saw how quick it took to get the batteries and whatnot inside of this unit. So for operations, you got a nice, good purchase here at the end here. All right, so that's your on/off. Simple like that. On, off. Really audible, like nice audible clicks. And then you've also got at the front here, so I'll turn it on. You can then cycle through the different throws of light by pushing on there. So you've got low, medium, and high. Now if you push and hold this, I believe, you get that strobe. So I'll turn that off now because that's already starting to trip me out. You just push and hold. So on its lowest setting, I believe it's rated for, and it'll be on the box, for 360 hours runtime. So I mean that's handy if you're in a pinch and you really need to just be able to find your way home and whatnot. So this is a great torch for that sort of situation. But in this brighter setting, so this one here, which is almost bright, blinding at the moment, you'll get a solid 60 minutes out of it. And that's where I'd probably recommend. I mean, if you're doing a lot of spotlighting or a lot of bunny busting, you're probably going to want to invest in the spare set of batteries, just a second set of the ones that I've got in here, just so that, like I was saying, you can have one on charge in the ute while you're knocking bunnies over. So overall weight on the rifle, it feels amazing. I had no dramas, you know, acquiring targets, pulling up quick. I suppose if you're a professional roo shooter, you know you're going to be shooting at night. You're still going to probably want your handheld beam because you know you're going to be, I suppose, swinging from inside the cabin. But if you're a casual shooter or if you're out there shooting bunnies, this is going to be an awesome option for you. It's not expensive when you consider what you're getting out of it. It's top quality. There's that old saying, buy once, cry once. I'm a firm believer of it. So if you've got any questions, send me a message. I'll have a link down below to Adam, his contact details. And Adam, get in touch with him. He'll talk you through it all. Mention Matt's Adventure channel. He might take care of you, and it'll be good for the channel too. Yeah, I'll put some extra footage in there of how it compares to some of the leading competitors. And how it compares to I suppose a typical spotlighting situation with you're hardwired to your battery spotlight. Hope you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned. We've got some really exciting stuff happening in the very near future. We'll have some awesome videos coming up soon of some really cool action.
These are the Lightforce Predator.
This is the
Pred 6X.
Javelin. That's at 50 metres to the dot. Just quickly cycle through the light setting. So that's its dullest setting, again at 50. That's at medium. And that's at full.
And by comparison, this is the Pred 6X.
Seems to be a whiter light, I think. The Pred 6.
Just doesn't throw as much light before and after. Get out of town.
Hey guys, so it's pitch black out here at Kuna. Just going to do a quick light comparison between the M3XS UT from Olight versus a Powabeam spotlight running off the car battery. So there's the spotlight off the ute. Turn your headlamp off. And here's comparison. So you can see the turn your headlamp on just so we can see what. I mean, this is just mounted onto a rifle compared to a whole kit that's got a be wide into your car. And I'd say, what do you reckon, fellas? Do you reckon that's pretty comparable to light throw? Very portable. Nice white light too. G'day everyone. So we're going to test how waterproof the O-Light torch is. About to jump in the farmer's water tank and fix a hole, so we're going to use this to light it up. Let's see how it goes.
Darts in there.
Alright, so there's shit filled up the whole way.
What's that over there on the right, down the bottom, down there? See, there's a little lump?
Yeah.
Is that the drain? Where's the outlet? Further around, Matt. Keep going.
Is it where that joins?
Yeah, let's count the joints if we can.
Hey?
How many joints have we got? The concrete?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's
6.
6.
So 6 from here, mate, from the side here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah. By your right foot. There.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it?
Just let me clear it out a little bit because otherwise it's not.
Give him a clap.
Out in the middle of nowhere. Old mate in a wetsuit.